Hey there, gearheads and curious minds. Buckle up because today, we're diving into a world that's fast, fierce, and full of surprises. The world of women in car sales. These incredible women are breaking stereotypes, closing deals, and driving the auto industry forward. From jaw-dropping stats to heartwarming stories, here are 10 fascinating facts that'll make you see car sales in a whole new light. Let's hit the gas and get started. Fact 1. Women are outselling stereotypes. Picture this: a bustling car dealership, customers milling around, and a confident woman striding up with a smile that says, "I've got this." For years, car sales was seen as a man's game, but women are rewriting the rules. Did you know women make up about 20% of car salespeople in the US? And that number's climbing? They're not just filling seats, they're outperforming expectations. Studies show women in sales often close deals at higher rates than men because of their knack for building trust. Customers feel at ease with their approachable vibe, and that's a game changer. Take Sarah, a top seller at a Texas dealership. She started as a receptionist but fell in love with cars and the thrill of the sale. With no prior experience, she learned the ins and outs of every model, from horsepower to hybrid tech. Her secret? Listening. She doesn't just sell cars, she solves problems. Whether it's a mom needing a safe SUV or a retiree wanting a sporty coupe, Sarah connects on a personal level. That's where women shine, turning a transaction into a relationship. But it's not all smooth rides. Women face skepticism from customers who assume they know less about cars. Sarah recalls a guy who insisted on talking to a man about engine specs. She politely schooled him with facts, and he drove off in a pickup sold by her expertise. Moments like these prove women aren't just in the game, they're changing it. Their resilience and skill are steering the industry toward a future where talent trumps stereotypes, one sale at a time. Fact 2. Empathy is their superpower. Ever wonder what makes a great car salesperson? For women in the field, it's empathy, and it's like a turbo boost for sales. Women are naturals at reading emotions, picking up on what customers really want, even when they don't say it. A 2021 study found that women in sales roles score higher in emotional intelligence, which translates to better customer satisfaction. In car sales, where trust is everything, this is huge. Meet Lisa, a dealership star in California. She once had a nervous first-time buyer, a young woman fresh out of college, terrified of making a bad choice. Lisa didn't push a flashy car or rush the deal. Instead, she sat down, shared a coffee, and asked about her life, her job, her commute, her dreams. By the end, they'd picked a reliable sedan that fit her budget and her vibe. That customer? She's sent 5 friends to Lisa since. That's the power of empathy. It builds loyalty. Women like Lisa face unique challenges though. Some customers underestimate them, assuming they're less knowledgeable or too soft for tough negotiations. But that's where the magic happens. Women often use their empathy to defuse tension, turning hardball hagglers into happy buyers. They're not just selling cars, they're creating experiences. And the numbers back it up. Dealerships with more women on staff report higher customer retention rates. The road isn't always easy. Long hours, commission-based pay, and occasional bias can test their grit. But women in car sales keep showing up, proving empathy isn't a weakness, it's a strength. They're not just closing deals, they're opening doors for the next generation of women to thrive in this high-octane world. Fact 3. They know cars inside and out. Think car sales is just about charm? Think again. Women in this industry are car nerds in the best way possible. From torque to transmission, they know their stuff. Dealerships today require rigorous training, and women are acing it. Many spend hours studying specs, test driving models, and even tinkering under the hood to understand the machines they sell. This expertise is flipping the script on the old idea that women don't get cars. Take Maria, a salesperson in Florida who can rattle off the towing capacity of a Ford F-150 or the battery range of a Tesla Model Y without blinking. She wasn't born a gearhead, she learned it. Maria started in sales to support her family, diving headfirst into training programs. Now, she's the go-to person for clients who want deep dives into tech features or performance stats. Her favorite moment? When a skeptical customer challenged her knowledge, only to leave impressed, and with a new SUV. Women like Maria face extra pressure to prove themselves. Some customers assume they're better suited for paperwork than explaining turbochargers. But time and again, they shut down doubts with facts. Dealerships are noticing. many now prioritize hiring women for their work ethic and quick learning. In fact, women often score higher in certification tests for brands like Toyota and Honda. The challenge? Keeping up with an ever-changing industry. Electric vehicles, hybrid systems, and smart tech mean constant learning. But women are all in, attending workshops and watching YouTube breakdowns to stay sharp. Their knowledge isn't just power, it's a revolution, proving that when it comes to cars, women are as much in the driver's seat as anyone else. Fact 4. They're masters of negotiation. Negotiation in car sales is like a high-stakes dance, and women are stealing the show. Forget the stereotype of the pushy salesperson. Women bring finesse to the table. They're skilled at reading the room, balancing assertiveness with warmth to seal the deal. A 2020 industry report showed women in car sales often outperform men in finalizing deals because they prioritize collaboration over confrontation. Consider Jenna, a sales pro in Chicago. She once had a customer who walked in ready to haggle hard, throwing out lowball offers. Instead of matching his aggression, Jenna stayed calm, asked about his needs, and showed how a mid-range sedan met them perfectly. By the end, he paid closer to the asking price and thanked her for the experience. That's the art of negotiation women excel at, making customers feel heard, not hustled. But it's not always easy. Women sometimes face bias from customers who think they're too nice to negotiate tough or, worse, try to intimidate them. Jenna's had her share of clients who assumed she'd cave under pressure. Instead, she uses her smarts and patience to turn skeptics into buyers. Her trick? Knowing the numbers cold, invoice prices, incentives, financing options, so she's always a step ahead. The industry's noticing this talent. Dealerships with diverse teams, including more women, report higher profit margins, partly because women's negotiation style builds long-term customer trust. Yet, the grind is real. Commission-based work means every deal counts, and women often juggle family responsibilities alongside long shifts. Still, they're proving negotiation isn't about bullying, it's about connection. Women in car sales are redefining what it means to close a deal, one handshake at a time. Fact 5. They're breaking glass ceilings. Car sales isn't just about moving metal, it's about climbing ladders, and women are reaching new heights. Historically, dealerships were boys' clubs, with women stuck in admin roles. Today, women are not only top salespeople but also managers, finance directors, and even dealership owners. About 8% of U.S. dealership general managers are women, a number that's small but growing fast. Meet Rachel, who started as a part-time sales associate and now runs her own dealership in Ohio. Her journey wasn't easy. She worked nights, studied finance, and faced doubts from colleagues who thought leadership wasn't for her. But Rachel's hustle paid off. She built a reputation for fairness and innovation, like launching women-focused car buying workshops that boosted sales. Her dealership now outperforms many competitors, proving women can lead and win. The climb comes with hurdles. Women often face resistance from old-school networks reluctant to share power. Rachel recalls being passed over for promotions despite stellar numbers. She kept pushing, earning certifications and mentoring other women. Her story isn't unique. Across the industry, women are carving out space, from leading sales teams to shaping company culture. The impact? Huge. Dealerships with women in leadership see better employee retention and customer satisfaction. Women bring fresh perspectives, like emphasizing transparency in pricing, which resonates with today's buyers. But the fight for equality continues. Pay gaps and bias still linger. Yet, every woman who rises inspires others. Rachel now mentors young women, showing them the sky's the limit. These trailblazers aren't just breaking glass ceilings, they're building a new road for the industry, where talent and grit define success, not gender. Fact 6. They connect with diverse customers. Car buyers come from all walks of life, and women in sales are uniquely skilled at connecting with them. Whether it's a single mom, a retiree, or a first-generation immigrant, women salespeople have a knack for making everyone feel understood. This diversity and connection is a big reason why dealerships with more women see higher customer satisfaction scores. Take Aisha, a salesperson in Atlanta. As a daughter of immigrants, she knows how intimidating car buying can be for newcomers. She once helped a family who barely spoke English, nervous about getting ripped off. Aisha used her bilingual skills and patience to explain financing options, even drawing diagrams to clarify terms. They left with a minivan and a newfound trust in the process. That family? They've referred dozens of customers to her. Women like Aisha bring cultural sensitivity and relatability that resonate. They're often better at picking up on nonverbal cues, making customers feel safe to share their needs. This is critical in an industry where trust can make or break a sale. A 2022 survey found that 65% of female car buyers prefer working with women salespeople, citing comfort and understanding. Challenges persist, though. Women sometimes face stereotypes from customers who assume they're less authoritative, especially in diverse markets where cultural norms vary. Aisha's had clients who initially wanted a male salesperson, but her expertise and warmth always win them over. The industry is also demanding. Long hours and pressure to hit quotas can strain personal life. Yet, women keep shining, building bridges with every customer. Their ability to connect isn't just good for business, it's reshaping car sales into a more inclusive, welcoming space for all. Fact 7. They thrive under pressure. Car sales is a high-pressure world. Think tight quotas, demanding customers, and a commission-based paycheck. But women in this field aren't just surviving, they're thriving. Their ability to stay cool under fire, juggle multiple tasks, and keep customers happy is nothing short of inspiring. A 2019 study found women in high-stress sales roles often report higher job satisfaction than men, thanks to their resilience and problem-solving skills. Meet Danielle, a sales veteran in Michigan. On a typical Saturday, she's handling 3 customers at once. One's test driving, another's haggling, and a third's waiting on financing. Oh, and she's training a newbie between calls. Sound chaotic? Danielle calls it just another day. Her secret? Staying organized and keeping a positive mindset. She treats every challenge as a puzzle to solve, whether it's calming an upset buyer or finding a car within a tight budget. The pressure isn't just from customers. Women often face extra scrutiny in a male-dominated field, needing to prove their worth daily. Danielle's had colleagues question her stamina, assuming she'd burn out. Instead, she's consistently a top earner, thanks to her grit and ability to prioritize. She even finds time to mentor others, sharing tips on staying calm when the showroom feels like a circus. The stakes are high in car sales. One bad month can hit your wallet hard. Women like Danielle also balance personal responsibilities, from parenting to caregiving, making their hustle even more impressive. Yet, they keep showing up, turning stress into success. Their strength under pressure isn't just personal, it's pushing dealerships to rethink who can handle the heat. Women in car sales are proving they're built for the grind, and they're doing it with style. Fact 8. They're tech-savvy trailblazers. The car industry is going high-tech, and women in sales are leading the charge. From mastering digital tools to explaining complex car tech to customers, they're proving they're as savvy with software as they are with steering wheels. With online sales platforms and virtual showrooms growing, women are adapting fast, using tech to boost their game. Take Emily, a salesperson in Seattle. When her dealership launched an online buying portal, she dove in, learning the system in days. Now, she guides customers through virtual tours, financing apps, and even remote paperwork with ease. Her tech skills don't stop there. She's a pro at explaining in-car systems like adaptive cruise control or infotainment setups, making tech feel accessible. Customers love her for it. One even called her the car whisperer, for demystifying a hybrid's battery system. Women like Emily are vital as cars get smarter. Electric vehicles and connected tech mean salespeople need to know more than ever, and women are stepping up. A 2023 report showed women in auto sales are more likely to complete digital training programs than men, embracing tools that streamline sales. But it's not always smooth. Some face pushback from old-school colleagues resistant to change, and keeping up with tech trends takes time. Still, women are thriving, using social media to build their brand, like posting TikToks of car features that go viral. Emily's dealership saw a 15% sales bump after she started sharing video walkthroughs. The challenge? Balancing tech learning with showroom demands. But women are proving they're not just keeping up, they're setting the pace, turning car sales into a tech-driven, customer-friendly future. Fact 9. They inspire the next generation. Women in car sales aren't just selling cars, they're sparking dreams for the next wave of talent. By thriving in a tough industry, they're showing young women that this career is wide open. Mentorship programs and women-led initiatives are popping up, and these trailblazers are at the heart of it, inspiring others to grab the wheel. Consider Tanya, a sales manager in New York. She started as a shy intern but found her voice in sales, climbing to leadership in under a decade. Now, she runs a mentorship program for young women at her dealership, teaching them everything from product knowledge to confidence under pressure. One of her ments, a 22-year-old named Mia, went from doubting herself to becoming a top seller in 6 months. Tanya's proudest moment? Watching Mia close her first big deal, a luxury SUV, with a grin that said, "I belong here." The ripple effect is real. Women like Tanya are changing the industry's DNA, making it more welcoming for newcomers. They share stories of overcoming bias, like customers assuming they're just assistants, to show it's possible to rise above. A 2024 survey found 70% of women in auto sales want a mentor, driven by a desire to pay it forward. But challenges remain. Time constraints and workplace politics can make mentoring tough, and some dealerships still lack formal programs. Still, women are pushing forward, speaking at career fairs, hosting workshops, and even creating online communities for aspiring salespeople. Their influence goes beyond sales floors, showing young women they can succeed in any high-stakes field. Tanya's vision? A future where half the showroom is women, all lifting each other up. These women aren't just selling cars, they're selling possibility. Fact 10. They're redefining success. Success in car sales used to mean one thing: hitting quotas and raking in commissions. But women are rewriting that script, proving success is about impact, relationships, and growth. They're not just chasing numbers, they're building legacies, redefining what it means to win in this fast-paced world. Meet Vanessa, a sales leader in Arizona. She's a top earner, but her proudest achievement isn't her paycheck, it's the community she's built. Vanessa started a women's networking group at her dealership, where staff share tips, celebrate wins, and tackle challenges like work-life balance. Her approach has boosted morale and sales, with her team outperforming others by 20%. For Vanessa, success means lifting everyone up, not just climbing the ladder alone. Women like her face unique pressures. The industry's commission-driven nature can feel cutthroat, and women often juggle extra responsibilities at home. Vanessa's had months where she barely slept, balancing deals and family. Yet, she and others keep redefining the game. They prioritize customer trust over quick sales, leading to repeat buyers and referrals. A 2022 study found women salespeople have a 10% higher customer return rate than men, thanks to their focus on relationships. The road isn't always smooth. Bias from customers or colleagues can sting, and the pressure to prove themselves never fully fades. But women are carving out a new vision of success, one that values empathy, teamwork, and authenticity. Vanessa's group now inspires other dealerships to follow suit, creating a ripple effect. These women aren't just succeeding, they're reshaping an industry, showing that true victory comes from driving change, one sale, one story, one connection at a time. And there you have it, 10 incredible facts about women in car sales who are shifting gears and changing the game. From their empathy and expertise to their trailblazing leadership, these women are proving the auto industry is for everyone. They're not just selling cars, they're building trust, breaking barriers, and inspiring the next generation. So, next time you're at a dealership, keep an eye out for these powerhouse women. They're the ones driving the future. Got a story about an amazing woman in car sales? Share it below, and let's keep the conversation roaring. Thanks for joining us. Stay curious and keep exploring.